is there a way that you can actually simply look at all of the ads that you could ever want to look at being run on Facebook by any company on Facebook? And the answer is you can actually look at all of the ads currently running by any company on Facebook, and it's really easy to do. And I'm going to tell you / show you how to do it in this video.
So the big question is this: how are small business owners like us who don't have huge digital marketing teams, who don't have web developers and designers, who neither have unlimited funds nor unlimited time, how can we get the digital marketing stuff done and the exposure we need to build our businesses while remaining profitable? That's the question. And in this podcast, I'll give you the answers. My name is Michael Mignona, and welcome to Scrappy Wins.
What's up, everybody? Michael Mignona here with the Scrappy Wins podcast / video. It's also going to be on my Mignona.com, Mignona Digital Marketing Facebook page and YouTube channel and all that good stuff. So if you're listening via podcast, this is something that is probably better watched on video. However, you'll still get a ton from this podcast. And then if you want to just refer to the video afterwards, you can go do that by visiting the Mignona Digital Marketing Facebook page or YouTube channel. So here we go. Today, I'm going to talk about something that is actually really cool. This is like a ninja move. It's not well known that you can do this, but it is. You can do it no matter who you are, and you don't even need a Facebook account. Let me tell you what that is. If you run ads for your business, or even if you're just thinking about running ads and you don't know where to start, one of the best things you could do is you can see or you can learn from companies that are doing it well. Okay? But how do you see their ads? Do you just scroll through your Facebook newsfeed and hope and pray that you see the ads from competitors or similar companies, and then you can stop and kind of copy them or take a screenshot? Or is there a way that you can actually simply look at all of the ads that you could ever want to look at being run on Facebook by any company on Facebook? And the answer is you can actually look at all of the ads currently running by any company on Facebook, and it's really easy to do. And I'm going to tell you / show you how to do it in this video. So I'm going to open up my laptop here, and if you're just listening, that's fine. Just kind of listen and use your imagination. So I'm going to record my laptop screen here. And here's how to find out all the ads people are running for their business currently. You go to facebook.com /ads, ADS /library. And then you press enter, okay? And what you see is the Facebook ads library. And Facebook provides this, I'm assuming, as a way to be transparent with the users on Facebook to see what ads are running and what ads companies are running. So what you can do is once you're on the Facebook ads library page, you can search for any company you want and then choose it and then see what ads, if any, are running that they are running for their company. So imagine you own a gym, okay? And imagine your gym competes in some ways, maybe price-wise, with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness offers a $10 a month membership, and they also pride themselves on being a gym where there's no judgment and all this other stuff. So like, feel comfortable at Planet Fitness, blah, blah, blah. But like, how do you remember what those ads are? And what if you want to emulate them in some way or learn from them and understand sort of what imagery works and what copy works and what headlines work? Well, the fact of the matter is Planet Fitness is a huge company. If you're just a mom and pop or gym, or if you just have one or two facilities, chances are you don't have the deep pockets that Planet Fitness does to test out a million different ads. So why not just let them test all the ads? And obviously the ones they're running are the ones that are working best. And so you can look at them and say, well, these must be working well for them. Something similar will likely work for us. So let's search for Planet Fitness in the Facebook ads library. And you can see that as I start typing, it auto-populates with the different Planet Fitness options that it comes up with. Now, there are probably there are probably local versions of this, but I'm going to go to the main Planet Fitness page because it has 4.3 million likes, and it's probably the one they're using to show all their ads. And it is. So when I click on that, we can see that there are actually 520 ads being run by Planet Fitness right now. It's probably for many different locations and things like that. Now, I'm in an incognito window, meaning a private window right now, so I'm not logged into Facebook. And because of that, it's not showing me the imagery on the ads because it can't determine my age. So I'm going to actually exit out of this, and I'm just going to do it with my logged in account, which is completely fine to do. I'll just do that real quick. So Planet Fitness. Here we go. Okay, here we are. So now we're looking at the Planet Fitness page in the Facebook ads library, and I can see all of the ads they're running. So, for instance, this first one that's showing, it says it's active. Okay, it's actively running, and it started running on September 23rd, 2019. So, just the other day, yesterday or so. And we can see what the ad says. So the main text of the ad says, "Great news, Planet Fitness is coming soon to Carbondale, Illinois. Our special pre-grand opening sale is happening now. Join us for a low $1 startup fee and just $10 a month. Membership includes free fitness training in a clean, comfortable, judgment-free zone." And then there's a video, which we can actually play. And there's a headline, "Join for only $1 down." And then they actually show the address as like the link description. And for the URL that they're displaying, it's just their main website. And then you can click on it and actually see all the ad details. You can see it in a larger screen. And so that's for a particular location. It's kind of like a location announcement kind of promotion kind of thing. And then they have just simple image ads, which gives you a peek at what the gym looks like. It looks awesome. And the copy that accompanies it. But the point is this: if you are a gym and you compete with Planet Fitness from a price standpoint, and you have maybe a different service offering or a unique value proposition that Planet Fitness doesn't have, you might be able to learn a lot from the way that they communicate to people via their ads and emulate that for your ads. And you can see what works, and you can get some amazing inspiration. And you can do this with any company. Let's say you own let's say you own a dental office or a roofing company, for instance. So let's type in roofing company we'll pick a random place, New Jersey. Okay. So Three Brothers Roofing Contractors and Flat Roof, blah, 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 right? So let's see if Three Brothers Roofing, let's go to their website. The reason I chose them is because they have 79 Google ads. So they're clearly doing some sort of marketing in the way of getting reviews, because if you have that many reviews, you typically you have a system in place to get them. I've talked about that on previous episodes of Scrappy Wins podcast. So let's see, Three Brothers Roofing Contractors and Flat Roof Repair. That's their Facebook page name. So let's put that in the Facebook ads library and see if they come up. So here they are, and it looks like they have a couple different locations at least, and they are currently not running any ads. Let's see. So they're not running any Facebook ads. Let's see if we can find a company that is. Actually, if we just type in roofing, the search, New Jersey Chimney and Roofing LLC. We're not running any ads either. Okay, so we're not having any luck with this right now. But the bottom line is, if you own a roofing company, what you would do is you would make a list of all of your competitors. Maybe make a list of some of the big national brands that do roofing, some of the big dogs in the space that you're always up against when you're competing for jobs. You know what? Here's a really good idea. Let's say you're a fencing contractor. Let's say you build fences for people's homes and businesses, right? So you do residential fence installation and commercial fence installation. And who's one of the big players in that space? Long Fence, long fence, or however the song goes. So let's type in Long Fence. And here we go. Long Fence. I've seen their ads before. Let's see. Long Roofing. Okay, so Long Fence also has a division that does roofing. They're getting into the roofing space. Well, I almost knocked the whole microphone over. So they're getting into the roofing space, and I've seen their ads before. So here are some ads that are being run by Long Roofing, and obviously they have a ton of money to test ads. Much more than a mom and pop roofing company, or that you might have if you're a roofing company and a single store owner. So you can look at their ads, and you can see this one. The main text on this one says, "The quality you notice comes from the details you don't. We think about all the things you shouldn't have to." And then the headline is "Save 20% on roofing," and then they have this strange video with a person that is missing a face. It's kind of weird, gets your attention though. And obviously this type of production value would be hard to copy. But what's the underlying message that Long Roofing has identified as being important to potential roofing buyers? And that is that when you are looking for a roofing company to repair or replace your roof, it's very rare that you are an expert in roofing. And what's more likely is that you are hoping to contact a roofing company who are experts in what they do and can consult and guide you through the process and know all the questions to ask that you don't know to ask. And I actually talked about this on the last episode of Scrappy Wins, the one where I went into how to lose a sale every time and how to win a sale every time. And I gave a roofing company as an example. And the example was that, when someone calls, when someone is interested in getting their roof repaired or replaced, and they call a roofing company, for instance, what the person who answers the phone needs to do is instead of just trying to identify what product or service they're looking to purchase, they should really be focusing on identifying and understanding the goal that that person calling is looking to achieve. And so Long Roofing has, from what I can tell from this one ad, has identified that very thing that a lot of people are concerned about when they're thinking about hiring a roofing company. And that is, I don't know who to hire because I don't even know what questions to ask and what to consider in hiring a roofing company. And what Long Roofing has done is they've said, don't worry, we know that this is a daunting thing to embark on, hiring a roofing company and getting this done. But we're here to hold your hand through the process, and we are going to make sure that all of the questions that we know to ask if it were our home are asked by you and answered by us. And that's a huge thing, right? So if they can get this ad in front of people who are considering hiring a roofing company, then it's likely, I've got some notifications on the computer, it's likely that people will be more inclined to hire long roofing because they feel confident that they are going to really take care of them. So the takeaway from this podcast slash video that you're watching right now or listening to right now is that you can make a list of all of your competitors or any other companies who you know are doing a good job at marketing themselves on various digital channels, Facebook in this case, and you can look at the actual ads they're running. You can look at all of them, okay? And you don't have to scroll through your news feed and hope and pray that you come across one by chance. Instead, you can look at every single ad they're running, okay? One of my clients sells big screen TVs, and they are looking to potentially replace their huge advertising budget that they use on legacy media like TV and radio, and replace it with a lot less of a budget on digital in hopes that they can get the same or better results for a lot less ad spend. Well, that's a pretty scary thing to test out, because if it doesn't work well, they could lose a lot of money in sales for the time that they've gone dark on legacy media, or at least dialed it down a lot. So what can they do to increase the likelihood that going digital for a lot less money is going to have the same or better results? And that is, they can look at the companies that they're in competition with, the big box stores that they've been able to fend off for so many years, and they can see what they're doing. So for instance, they could type in Best Buy. We can look at Best Buy, and we can see all of the ads Best Buy is running. And look at these ads about with Samsung QLED TVs. My client sells exclusively Samsung TVs. So these ads being run by Best Buy are clearly the ads that they tend to get the best results with. And what you can do is, you can scroll down and you can find the ads that have been running for the longest amount of time. Because if you start at the top and you see the ads that were just launched a couple days ago, they may very well be ads that Best Buy is still testing out, okay? But if you scroll down to ads that have been running for about a week or more, you'll notice, or you'll at least be able to deduce that those ads are ads that are working well enough that they've kept them running for a certain amount of time. From this screen, it looks like the most recent ads that have TVs started on September 22nd. Today's the 24th. So it's only been a couple of days. We don't know necessarily how long they're going to be running these ads. But clearly, they've tested out the ad format. They've tested out some of the imagery before. They've tested out the short and sweet ad copy along with their headlines. So we can learn a lot from these ads. I mean, clearly Best Buy has identified carousel ads as a popular ad format in order to get people into their stores and purchasing what it is that they're selling. In fact, I think almost every single one of their ads is a carousel ad. A carousel ad is something where it's one of those ads where you can scroll through horizontally a number of different images with headlines. So in this case, Best Buy is using images of different products, a TV, you scroll and it's a computer, and then a cell phone, and then a refrigerator, and it looks like a washer or a dryer. So anyway, if you're running ads on Facebook, or if you're thinking about running ads on Facebook and you don't know where to start by doing some research on your competitors or on other big brands that are definitely running ads on Facebook. Because it's a great way to get inspiration and to understand what is working and what isn't working. Now there's one caveat. It doesn't mean you shouldn't think outside the box and do things unique to your company. In this case with Best Buy, they're running ads with very little text in the ad. Short and sweet headlines. But it doesn't mean that these are the only ads that work. And there's an argument to be made that if you are selling Samsung TVs and you're going up against Best Buy, in order to separate yourself from Best Buy and in order to communicate the fact that you are different and better in different ways, you might want to create ads that are intentionally much different than the ones that Best Buy is running. So doing this research is important because it can get you started on the right foot. It's also important because it can instruct with regard to what might set you apart. So this is a really cool little trick. It's really not a trick. I mean, this is available to anyone. It's just that not a lot of people know about it. So if you're running ads, try this out. Go to facebook.com/ads/library and type in any business you want. You can see if they're running ads and what they are. And that is the tip for today. So that is all. Check back with me whenever. Subscribe to Scrappy Wins podcast. You can find it by going to scrappywins.com, scrappywins.com. You could subscribe anywhere you listen to your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, wherever. So do that. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to me. You can figure out how to do that on Facebook or through my website, mignona.com, or a number of other ways. It's up to you. That is it, everybody. All right. See you next time.